In today's video, I'm going to be showing you a low content book niche that can make you thousands of dollars every single month with books that are super easy to make. What is going on, guys? Welcome to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Dane, and on this channel I talk all about self-publishing books on Amazon, on entrepreneurship, and just lifestyle in general. So if that kind of thing interests you, make sure you subscribe, drop a like on the video, and hit the notification bell so you know when I post new videos. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you a very high quality, low content book niche that can earn you thousands of dollars every single month from if you do it correctly, because the books that you can make for this niche are very simple and shouldn't take you more than a couple days at the most to create. And if you make a couple of them and bundle them together, make a series out of them, I think the potential for this niche is very high. And if you can get in there and make yourself an authority in it, then you'll make even more money. Like $1,000 might be conservative for this niche. So as I'm saying, it is kind of a low content book niche. It's not really a high content book niche that you can make books about. It's more so in the low content area, DIY style area. So if that interests you, this is the perfect niche for you to get into right now, especially at the time that we're making this. Q1 is just around the corner, and Q1 is when this type of book will do very well. So if that interests you, let's dive in my computer. I'll show you what the niche is and give you some ideas for the potential of the types of books you can make within this niche and make lots of money from. So we're in my computer here now, and let's take a look at what this niche is. And lots of you guys are probably aware of this, but I wanted to make it clear of the technique you could use to come in and really do well with this. So let's search up affirmations. Okay, I'm gonna press the space bar and I'm gonna see some suggestions come in here. Okay, I'm in the books section on Amazon.com, and on top of that, you can make tons of money off these on Audible as well, which I'll show you in just a second. But if we go into things like for confidence, let's see, affirmations for confidence, around 9,000 results. So as we're looking from in the past, usually around 5,000 or less is what we're looking for. But if you can make a ton of these books, because they're not very hard to make, you can make them very quickly, and you can dominate all the different types of keywords and then make bundles and series out of them, you can do very well with these. Okay, so you can see that there are some books in this niche that are doing very well. Let's see if BookBeam decides to load here. So the average BSR on this page is 700,000, a little higher than we'd like it to be. So after I remove some of the outliers, which will be books like this one at 1.5 million, 1.3 million, okay, drops it down to 500K. This one has 1.6, okay. So those are a few outliers that we can remove, but you can also see there are some books that are doing pretty successful here. This one's at 22,000, 1,000, 52,000, not bad. 1.3 million, very high. 100,000, not bad. So like I said, these books are very simple to make, shouldn't take you very long. So if you get in here and make something like affirmations for confidence, you can also see affirmations for kids. You can make another version of that. There's also affirmations for women. Get in there, you make a brand that makes books all about all of these different keywords, you'll start to see that even though the BSRs are high, if you can get in there and make money off of each one of these keywords and off of each one of these books, it's gonna add up, and every single month you're gonna be pulling in at least $1,000, in my opinion, from this entire affirmations book niche out of only a few days work making these books, getting them published, and getting reviews on them. So you can see with this one, affirmations for women has like 60,000 results. Tons and tons of results, very difficult to get in there and compete with. But again, get in there, get your book in there, and just get in there and take a piece of the pie. And when you do that with every single keyword within here, you can do very well with this particular keyword. And I know this is kind of different from the technique that I usually talk about, but this is another way to add to your income and compound things over time. So you can also see if I type in affirmations for, I think manifestation, or for morning or something, morning affirmations, let's try that. I saw this as a niche too. So you can see there's tons of books, morning affirmations, excuse me, morning affirmations, miracle affirmations. So affirmations for success. So as I'm scrolling through here, I'm seeing more keywords. And the thing is with these types of books, it's usually like 100 to 200 different affirmations. And those are just like 1 to 2 sentence things. So just think about how easy it is to make these kinds of books. You could literally come up with this content yourself. You wouldn't even need to outsource it to a writer. All you need is like an introduction, conclusion, make it a template, and then make it suit the particular niche that you're gonna make that book for, and then rinse and repeat every single time with different affirmations for that book, get a cover made. It's not very difficult. You could hit a ton of different niches and bundle all these books together, make one big bundle, make a big series, and do very well if you were able to make high quality books and dominate each one of these keywords. Think about it. If you're in the top 3 of each one of these keywords, you'd be making a lot of money every single month off of your affirmations book brand. And this is just KDP. Let's go into Audible. So if I type in affirmations on Audible, you can see that there's tons of suggestions: morning affirmations, sleep affirmations, affirmations for kids. We already saw that one. There's tons of stuff for success and wealth, tons of things that you can get into when it comes to this affirmations niche. So I'm going to look up the success and wealth on Audible. And again, these numbers aren't going to be insane, but they are good enough to make a book about in each one of the niches and do very well. You can see this average BSR is under 100K. And like I said before, on Audible, you want the BSR to be below maybe 75 to 50K. But still, looking at these, they are decent books. And a lot of them are doing quite well. 5,000 on Audible, 67,000 on Audible, 30,000 on Audible. That's their overall BSR ranking. So these books are making quite a bit of money per day. You can see this one, $140 per day. This one doesn't have an estimation. I think it'd definitely be more than zero. This one's making around $15 per day, okay? $8 per day. If you have 10 books making that every single day, you're doing quite well when it comes to this affirmations niche. So I wanted to point this one out to you guys because it's a low content niche. It's not very hard to make the books about. There's tons of keywords with demand on both Audible and KDP. And right now, going into the new year, people are looking for inspiration. They're making their New Year's resolutions, and these types of books are the books that people are going to be buying. So in my opinion, this is a very good niche to get into if you're just starting out with KDP and ACX. You're looking at your feet wet, make some money from your self-published books. Another thing I wanted to show you guys is on screen here, you can see here's an example of someone who's already gone and done what I'm saying. You can see this Drew MacArthur, or all these pen names here, have this massive bundle with optimism affirmations, hypnosis to attract successful love, tons of different books in here. And you can see 5,000 plus affirmations all bundled into one. And you could charge quite a bit for this kind of book. And there's people searching this book and looking to buy it. You can see its BSR is literally 10,000. It's doing quite well, and it's getting a lot of sales. 9 sales per day, estimated royalties, $67 to $100. So you can see if you had 10 individual books and then bundled them all together, that's 11 books that are selling within the affirmations niche, all pulling in at least $10 to $100 per day. You're making a lot of money off of these books. And when it comes to making the structure of these books, you can have different sections in them. If you're doing like an affirmations in the morning, you could have affirmations, or like affirmations for mornings. The different sections could be like affirmations before breakfast, affirmations for a busy work day, affirmations to prepare for a school day. All those kinds of things that you could say for affirmations in the morning. Things you're doing in the morning to get prepared for your day. Very simple, and in my opinion, it wouldn't be very difficult to make these kinds of books in 1 or 2 days. You could write them out, have them ready to go, and just pump them out. Obviously make them high quality covers, high quality book descriptions, high quality titles. When all of that comes together with Amazon and Audible, you'd be doing very well if you did this correctly. All right. And another thing, it wouldn't be very hard to get these kinds of books, even if they're only like 5,000 words, to a 3-hour mark on Audible, because you could get the narrator to say the affirmations maybe 1, 2, 3 times over, pause, and then move on to the next one. Think about all the extra added time that would add to the book, the audiobook, when it's on Audible, and get you to that 3-hour mark so you can maximize your royalties and make as much money as possible on Audible as well. So that is pretty much it for that niche. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that one. I wanted to showcase this one in a video this month because I think it's definitely a good time to get into this. Like I said, Q1's coming around. People are looking for those inspirational books. This would be a great niche to get into and start dominating, make a bundle out of, make a big brand, and do very well with. So before I let you guys go, one last thing. If you aren't yet, make sure you join my 100% free Facebook group. It's the first link in the description down below. Click it, you can take there, ask a couple questions, join the group, and the first thing you're gonna see, whether you're brand new or you're just getting started with self-publishing, there's a 5-step guide that I've made. It's 100% free. It's pinned to the top of the group. It'll get you started with self-publishing. There's also over 5,000 people in here now. I know this says 2,500. It's an older screenshot. Close to 5,000 people in there now that you can network with, ask questions about self-publishing, and just get to know. So it's very valuable. So again, if you guys want to join that Facebook group, it's the first link in the description down below. Anyways, guys, that's it for today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell so you get notified when I post new videos, and drop a like on it. It helps the channel out. Anyways, guys, I try to post new videos every single week. So again, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you in next week's video. Peace.